Van Gundy. And the fourth. And now the Los Angeles starters. Collins at power forward. Zubats in the middle. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, at the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Leonard gets the bucket.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Harden against Fox. Harden, the pass to Beal. Three-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
And what an answer from Beal. Love seeing him sink the triple.
From deep, Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped. That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Leonard can't get it to go. San Antonio has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Outside for Harden. Leonard on the wing, covered by Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Beal. Nice jump shot. Beal's got 5 now.
And even when you stay connected to Beal, he finds a way to beat you.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. The Clippers trail. Leonard with the ball. Fox picks him up. Leonard can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far. San Antonio again can't hit. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Tipped. Zubac passes to Harden. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Now Los Angeles moving it up from downtown.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Three-pointer, Beal. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Castle on the wing. Pulls it from the corner. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Harden again missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Shot clock at 5. Fox left side. They still need this. Collins with the rebound. Beal from outside. That one is off. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. San Antonio. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
Luke Cornett out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Harper. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Champagnie at small forward. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Sohan, the pass to Harper. Lets it fly. Batum pulls it in.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Paul passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Paul. From deep. And Los Angeles, another three.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
McLaughlin pass to Sohan. To the wing on the left. Launches the three. Right wing. Pass to Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. From deep, Harper. San Antonio again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 4. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Hits the three-pointer.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, the rookie with the response from 3. Dylan Harper clapping back.
Ball finds Bogdanovic. No good with the triple. Spurs trail by 4. From deep, Harper. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Paul. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Harper passes to McLaughlin. Here's Harper, defended by Dunn. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
McLaughlin's shot is good.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Ball stolen. All by himself. From deep. The rebound by Bogdanovic. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. And it's Cornett with a rebound. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. The Clippers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Fires the 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Cornett's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. San Antonio's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Champagnie. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Clippers shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Dunn, the pass to Bogdanovic. Now here's Batum. Left side, Paul. There's the 3. And it's Cornett with a rebound. Cornett's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Cornett. 3-pointer. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Paul passes to Bogdanovic. Lopez, the screen. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Here's Dunn. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs leading by 3. And we'll return shortly.
18.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. Collins at power forward, Zubats in the middle, and it's Harden in at the 1. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Guys, back over to you.
A heavy veteran roster. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And yep, it's good.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Beal from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, a new start for Bradley Beal with the Clippers. He'd resisted trades from Phoenix last season with his no-trade clause, but easy to see why he'd welcome joining this team. A ton of veteran talent, and after trading away Norman Powell, there was a real need for his talent.
They're happy to have him. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Pass to Beal. Collins with a screen on Castle. Back to Collins. Oh, Fox with a steal. They push it up 4-on-3. Wembanyama fires it from way outside. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Clippers trail by 9. Leonard passes to Harden. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Out to Fox. The 3-ball. San Antonio again can't hit. Los Angeles shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Beal from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Clippers.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
San Antonio leading by 9. Pass to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox against Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Castle misses. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Beal, the pass to Zubats. Back to Beal. The 3. Drops in the 3. Beal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, Beal is a real volume three-point shooter. The defense cannot afford to let him get hot from the arc.
Back to Barnes. San Antonio again can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Zubats. Now Beal. He's guarded by Vassell. Some room here for Beal. Rebounded by Castle.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open. but not able to connect that time. Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Leonard finds Beal. Harden scanning the floor. Collins outside. Leonard for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
The response from the claw. Leonard really wanted that three.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 6. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The three is up. Sohan with a rebound. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. McLaughlin's got 9.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs out. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. San Antonio leading by 9. We've got Jordan McLaughlin, Jeremy Sohan out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Harper, and it's Champagnie at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's a 3 from Paul. San Antonio with a rebound. Cornett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Sohan. Fires from deep. Poke loose.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
Yeah, look at me.
Pass to Dunn from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dunn's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Here's Harper, defended by Dunn. Back to Sohan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bogdanovich from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. Cornett's got rebound number 8 now. Here's McLaughlin with the tip. Over to the left wing. Here's Champagnie, defended by Bogdanovich. Clock is at 3. There's a screen. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. San Antonio with the ball. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Vassell. The kick out to Paul. Bogdanovich! The triple drop!
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovich is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
Here's Castle beyond the arc. Cleared away by Lopez.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Barnes with a screen on Bogdanovich. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
And Wembanyama. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Castle against Beal. Knocked away. Stolen by Vassell. Fox with the ball. Harden picks him up. Now Vassell from downtown. And he nails it.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Beal outside. Collins a screen. He shoots. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Spurs lead by 4. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. They've led by as many as 11. Wembanyama fires. No good from three.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Yes, sir.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
Up top, Wembanyama. Castle fires. Misses the three. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter to take the lead. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, missed on the tray.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Here's Barnes. Takes a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Let's loose for three. Oh, it doesn't go. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. What a performance they have here at home.
lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
Edwards, a screen on Castle. There's the three. And Anthony Edwards gets the three. Edwards got the first bucket of the game with the three for Minnesota. The kick out to Barnes. Trains the three-pointer.
Barnes, one of the best catch-and-shoot guys around. Awesome at filling out the defense and then taking advantage of what's available.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Back over to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He was all alone on that one. Edwards got 6.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC, another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Just 4 to shoot. Can't hit the corner three. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Offensive rebound.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Randall finds Edwards. Shoots over Vassell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's Edwards on the wing. Castle covering. Yes, that goes in.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here is Conley. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Fox kicks to Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And another turnover here by San Antonio. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Conley dishes to Edwards. Over Castle. McDaniel sets a screen for Conley. Outside for Randall. Shot clock at 5. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 11.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Castle. Still scoreless.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Conley against Vassell. Gobert with a screen on Fox. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Looking to end the run. The putback to the wing right side. Tries again. Again, the miss by the Spurs. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall with a screen for Edwards. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The wide open look here for Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. This one for three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Castle on the wing. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Joe Ingles is out there with Reed. And it's Shannon in at the three. And the Spurs with possession. After Joe Ingles missing on that last three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he could be lethal.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin, back to you.
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Offensive rebound, the kick out to Harper. Here's McLaughlin. San Antonio again missing. Here's Shannon, covered by Biyombo. And the wide open shot from Reed, and a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 8. It's deflected. It's stolen by Ingles. The tray. And it's Harper with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. No good with the triple. San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Timberwolves leading by 8. Pass to Juzang. Nailed from three-point land. Juzang's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Johnson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Can't hit that one. Here's Shannon. Got a piece of it. A three for DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Harper kick still in it. To stop the drought. Minnesota with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Spurs trail by 14. Three-pointer. Biyombo. The kick out to Harper. Launches it. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Here's Shannon. Scoreless thus far. Johnson, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Shannon.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
I love the compact stroke there for Olynyk.
Here's Reed, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reed's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Harper wide open, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota leading by 11. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shannon off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Spurs shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Juzang. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
We've got Bismack Biyombo. Olynyk is out there with Johnson. Then there's Harper, and it's McLaughlin in at the point. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. Spurs trail by 11. The kick out to Harper. It's up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Harper's got 6 points. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Hands it from downtown.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Johnson outside. Pass to Harper. Launches a 3. Ingles with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Back from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Castle covering. McDaniels a screen on Castle. Another miss by Minnesota. For San Antonio, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 11. And Greg with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Now here's Gobert. Edwards. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Edwards got 13.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. McDaniels against Barnes. Back to Conley. From past the arc. The shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Pass to Barnes. Trying to end the drought. San Antonio again missing. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Minnesota shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Reed misses.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. DiVincenzo kicks to Ingles. Drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D. And with that 3-ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Timberwolves.
And here is Ingles after the 3-pointer from Keldon Johnson.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Wide open. And McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got 5 now. From deep, Ingles. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the triple. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson, though, is in a different category.
The wide open look here for Ingles. The Timberwolves again can't hit. It's tipped, and so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Minnesota, Joe Ingles is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Juzang in at the shooting guard position. Timberwolves leading by 12. Pass to Reid. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Ingles, that's for 2. And he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Timberwolves shooting just 34% from the floor. DiVincenzo kicks to Ingles. For 3. Traps in the tray. Ingles has got 11 in the second half.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Conley kicks to Ingles. From downtown, hits it from 3-point range. Ingles has got 8 points here in this quarter.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And the basket by Vassell.
And now Vassell knocking down a 3 of his own.
And here's Ingles outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3 points.
Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Castle. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 6 rebounds in the game. Conley sets a screen for Ingles. Here's McDaniels. Now Conley. Drives to the hoop. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. Vassell with it. McDaniels picks him up. Wembanyama. Oh, deep 3 for Wembanyama.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
McDaniels sets a screen for Ingles. And it misses. Spurs trail by 14. Outside Vassell. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gobert with a screen for Ingles. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Now McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Holy cow! What a bailout!
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength
of this team.
Conley, the response triple, answers back.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joe Ingles.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be fine in the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Outside Conley knocks down the three ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Wembanyama reels it in. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Edwards with the rebound.
Spurs foul. De'Aaron Fox. Second personal foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
And Edwards drops them both. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're
Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. Collins at power forward, Zubac's in the middle, and it's Harden in at the point. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Conley looking for an opening. And there's the drive. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Basket's good. McDaniels got 5 points.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Outside Harden. Takes the three. And Los Angeles, another three.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Fires in the triple.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
Here's Harden. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Leonard, right side. There's the triple. Beal's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Randall. The kick out to Conley. That three's off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Harden against Conley. Collins passes to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. 4-3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Right side Conley. Randall outside. Zubac with the steal. Leonard outside. Lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Minnesota leading by 4. McDaniels with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Edwards looking for an opening. On the take. Back to Daniels. 3 on the clock. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now here's Conley. Out to the right wing. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Beal. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the triple.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Offensive rebound. Out to Beal. Leonard for 3. No good. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. For 3, Randall. Rebound by the Clippers. Harden with it. He's picked up by Edwards. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Minnesota leading by 9. And stolen by Leonard. On up the court. And he lobs it up. Blows the alley-oop. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. Minnesota shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Down low. The kick out to Conley. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Collins with the rebound. Leonard for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Naz Reid. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in at small forward. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Lopez. Let's go with a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Bogdanovich from long range. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Reid a screen on Lopez. Lopez with the steal. Batum, the pass to Lopez. He buries it from 3. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now here's Ingles. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Dunn outside. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Reid with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Jose. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Clark with a screen on Batum. Here's Ingles. Back to DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
No one covering. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Well, it's about Chris Paul getting to his spot and making the defense pay. This guy is lethal with his mid-range game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:24 left in the second period. The kick out to Ingles.
Well, the long arms of Brook Lopez able to bother shooters. Very hard not to be distracted as an offensive player.
Here's Juzang. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Now here's Ingles. He's got 6. Pass to Jose. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Dunn. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And now just a three-point Timberwolves lead.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
Here's Juzang. Pass to Reed. Outside, Ingles. From downtown. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
They needed that boost going into halftime. They were starting to look a little disorganized.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards, and it's Zubats in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Randall. No points so far. McDaniels from long range. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
And I'll tell you, what a huge game from Jaden McDaniels on the offensive end. He's a lockdown defender, so a big-time two-way guy.
And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
Now here's Conley. Edwards a screen on Leonard. McDaniels, that's good. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Drills it from deep. Harden's got 9 points.
Everybody knows that corner 3 is one of the easier three-point shots. It's just slightly closer in. James Harden doesn't need a whole lot more than that.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. McDaniels, a screen on Collins. Here's Randall. Outside McDaniels. Just 3 to shoot. Over Leonard. McDaniels can't hit.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's McDaniels. 18 points for him. Leonard with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Back to Leonard. The 3. They get the rebound. Collins passes to Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And Minnesota with some changes. Ingles, a screen on Paul. Up top, Ingles from the high post. Minnesota again missing. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. Ingles from outside. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Clippers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Doris, something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
Here's Reid following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Batum's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Clark. Ingles, a screen on Bogdanovich. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Bogdanovich. Up top, Lopez. From behind the arc. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hitter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Dante DiVincenzo, Naz Reid out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Juzang in at the 2-guard. DiVincenzo with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Here's Juzang.
Now that's about attention to detail on the defensive end. Chris Dunn really getting after it with his quick feet.
Batum outside, stolen by Reid. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Minnesota again missing. Oh, got a piece of it. Clippers trail by 3. Dunn, the pass to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Lopez. Lopez, the screen. Pass to Batum. To tie it up. Connects from downtown.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Juzang. Minnesota again missing. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Batum with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Paul. Batum outside. 5 to shoot. Batum with a screen on Clark. Paul. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. For 3, DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing. He drills the wide-open jumper.
Nick Batum does pre-shot preparation, so on the catch he is ready to rise and fire.
And the call. Is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And it's Harden penetrating. Heel. Oh, off target from downtown. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. McDaniels against Beal. Here's Edwards. Conley, a screen on Collins. Now Gobert. Conley fires. Oh, stolen by Harden. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Leonard outside. Now Beal. from deep. The free ball is down.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Collins with a screen on McDaniel. Beal outside. Here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Collins. It's money from deep.
Well, a big man with considerable range, Coach John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
Conley on the attack. Edwards a screen on Leonard. Outside Edwards. Harden against Conley. McDaniels outside. Floats one up. Collins rips down the board. On offense, here are the Clippers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Collins with a screen on McDaniels. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open James.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert pulls it down. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 8. Randle! Booyah! He sinks the triple. Beal fires. Oh, a great look, but off the mark. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. 5 ticks left in the fourth. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
It's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Zubac with the steal. So the Clippers win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and
Looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Sinks the triple.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now here's Harden. Collins passes it to Leonard. Shoots over Vassell. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. From deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And when he's firing from out there, you know Castle is feeling it.
Beal drives in. Outside Leonard. And here's Harden. Covered by Barnes. Collins setting the pick for Harden. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Castle. Barnes against Collins. And Harrison Barnes hits from deep.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
And stolen by Castle. Vassell wide open. No good on the triple. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. On the wing, Harden. Collins, a screen on Castle. Harden can't hit.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Castle misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Beal drives in. Leonard kicks to Beal. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs leading by 3. A pass to Fox. Fox with the screen for Wembanyama. The 3. San Antonio again missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Castle against Beal. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Zubac. Wembanyama has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
That play shows why it's so hard to stop Beal. His pull-up is money.
Wembanyama outside. Stolen by Harden. Collins finds Leonard. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Back to you guys.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, Collins. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Fox, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Collins, a screen on Fox. Harden with it. Now guarded by Fox. Collins kicks to Beal. Collins setting the pick for Beal. Back to Collins. Leonard on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. In the corner, Castle with it. Shoots it. No good there off the double clutch. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers ahead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batuma's out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Dunn, and it's Paul in at point. Harper the pass to Sohan. Fires for three. Harper, no good. Clippers leading by 6. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Lopez. Lets it go with a 3. And that one is off. The Spurs shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Lopez kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Batuma screen on Johnson. Bogdanovich, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Spurs working the ball around now. And here's Harper from the arc. And Lopez pulls it down. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Bogdanovich, it's good from the top of the key. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers. Pass to Harper. Shoots the 3. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Paul dishes to Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. The 3 from Johnson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball left side. Outside Bogdanovich. Lopez sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Driving in. Batum for 3. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to McLaughlin. Harper in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shoots. Harper, no good.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Lopez, right side. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Paul. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebound, San Antonio. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Harper with a screen on Paul. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The 3 from Johnson. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Paul kicks to Batum. Dunn passes to Bogdanovich. Dunn sets a screen for Bogdanovich. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Here's Dunn. Offline with his 3. Spurs trail by 5. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Sohan. Johnson in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. And it's Johnson again missing. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. GA, you hear about 3 levels scored, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back over to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. Harden finds Leonard. Pulls it up. And he hits the jump shot. Leonard's got 6.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Pass to Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
It's Beal on the wing. Castle covering. Kicks it out to Collins. Over Barnes. Back to Harden. From the arc. The 3-ball goes for James Harden.
A staple of Harden's attack. His 3-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Collins kicks to Harden. Lets the 3 fly, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Taking control of the tempo. Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
Pass to Vassell. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Clippers leading by 5, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Kicks it out to Harden. Zubac, a screen on Fox. A 3-ball. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. In the corner, Harden. Harden on the drive. And stolen by Vassell. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
And that's confidence right there. Barnes wasting no time firing away.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Clippers lead by 4.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
A 3 from Wembanyama. He can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Here's Wembanyama for three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. 105 Zubac. Zubac, a screen on Fox for the three. They grab their own miss. Outside for Beal. Pass to Leonard. Harden against Fox. Fires from deep. James Harden again. And now a 9-point Clipper lead.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a three. That's money.
That one good for 2.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. Shoots the three. Buries it from 3-point range. Harden's got 19 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense...
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on top, up by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo!
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Paul out there with Dunn. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Batum. And it's Bogdanovich in its small forward. Spurs trail by 10. Johnson a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Great D that time from Johnson.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Dunn dishes to Batum. Lopez, a screen on Johnson. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Batum for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And it's Paul with the ball for L.A. Pass to Batum, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Batum sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Los Angeles with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Harper the pass to McLaughlin. Here's Johnson. Missed on the 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Ball outside. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Paul. Launches it. The shot misses. Spurs trail by 4. Johnson outside. He's off from 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Beal with a screen on Fox. Harden misses the 3. Spurs have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
Collins setting the pick for Harden. That one's off, still out of sync. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Outside, Fox. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. The Clippers leading. It's Harden with the drive. Now Zubac. Harden outside. Beal outside. Leonard fires. The three is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Beal outside. Now Zubac. Leonard! And stolen by Castle. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Vassell with it. Leonard picks him up. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. A two-point game. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Zubac. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Outside Leonard. From outside. And down goes the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Vassell was screen on Zubac. And Benyama. Beal pulls it down. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Fox fires. No good from 3. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Johnson inside. Check by Randall. The three, Vassell gets the three ball to go.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Edwards a screen on Fox. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The three. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now here's Wembanyama. Launches it. Randall pulls down the board. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
No problems knocking that one down.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
San Antonio moving the ball around. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Vassell. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Spurs trail by 6. There's the screen. Three-pointer, Fox. And stolen by Edwards. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. A good look from Johnson. Cans it with nobody near him.
Well, that's a nice bit of space. And Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jump.
Conley passes to Edwards. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Here's Conley. McDaniels, a screen on Fox. Conley passes to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Minnesota. Spurs trail by 4. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Fox penetrating. Johnson finds Castle. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Stolen by Wembanyama. Takes a 3. No good there. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter. They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Randall with a steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The fader. Edwards can't hit.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Castle for three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Got it off in time. The shot no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Minnesota. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Harper out there with Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Cornette in at center, filling out the middle. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Harper. Here's the three. Sinks the tray. Harper's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Ingles. Three-pointer. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Out to the wing. From deep, Harper. The rebound by Ingles. The Timberwolves lead by 7. To the wing, right side. Here's Juzang. The kick out to Ingles. From the arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Juzang. 4-3. Minnesota again missing. Spurs trail by 7. Here's McLaughlin. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 6. From deep, Harper drains the triple.
You know, can't sag off Harper as a defender. He'll pull up from deep right in your face.
Outside, Ingles. Kicks it out to Clark. Launches a three. Rebound San Antonio. Cornette's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Harper. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Stan, you look at Naz Reed. He gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reed is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
And DiVincenzo comes to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Kicks it out to Barnes. San Antonio again can't hit. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. From deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Sohan outside. Let's go with a 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high-percentage opportunities.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a bucket. Knocks down the long J.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
For 3. The shot by Sohan, no good.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Ingles passes to Reed. Kicks it out to Clark. Sohan outside. From deep, Harper. And the three-pointer goes. Harper's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jose. Outside, Ingles. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Cornette's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McLaughlin. Off target with the 3. Here's Harper. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top, up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Joe Ingles. He's out there with Naz Reid. And it's Juzang in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Edwards, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. McDaniels, a screen on Fox. Edwards finds McDaniels. Off the mark there with a 3. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to Wembanyama for the lead. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fox against Conley. Outside for Randall. Plenty of space. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Vassell can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. McDaniels, that's good.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the 3, that really helps their spacing.
Here's Fox, plenty of space. Misses off the left iron. The Timberwolves lead by 4. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Fox.
He was all over that play. He knew exactly where they were going with the ball and swiped it away.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Over to the wing. And here's Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
Here's Wembanyama, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. There's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
That one drops for him.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Edwards. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3, Vassell. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling. Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
1:44 left in the third. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 11-2 run. Conley against Fox. Pass to Edwards. The three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Castle outside. They get it back. Vassell left side. No good from outside.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Wembanyama, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Conley passes to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Castle. Outside for Randall. 4 on the clock. McDaniels from long range. Pass to Conley. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's the fast break. Fox for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards looking it over. Outside Conley. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
From deep, Harper on target from range. Harper's got 12 points in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves ahead, up by 10. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for San Antonio. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ingles, good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The drive by DiVincenzo. Pass to Jose. Outside, Ingles. Five on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. They set the screen. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3. Grant, you played in the more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Here's Ingles. Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. They get it again. Outside. DiVincenzo. Goes back up. Back to Ingles. Puts up a 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Harper. Oh, he can't connect from long distance. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Clark with the screen. Here's Juzang. He's guarded by Barnes. DiVincenzo buries it from outside.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. And because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
The Timberwolves lead by 13. Oh, the confidence. That was deep.
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
He launches. The 3 is in.
Oh, the rookie with the response from 3. Dylan Harper clapping back.
Shoots a 3. Cash from downtown.
And put the game away. He's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Oh, it's off!
He may have had too much time to think about it.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards, he's checked in for Juzang. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. He's off from three. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Joe Ingles.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Looking to get back on track. A rebound by Ingles. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. On offense, here is San Antonio. 19-point game.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Now Ingles puts up a deep three. Wembanyama rips down the board. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did.
Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. That they prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Outside, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 from Leonard. A shot off that time.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
From deep, Harden. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And stolen by Leonard. Zubac finds Beal. From deep, hits the 3-point bomb.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Out to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Los Angeles on D after Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer. Gobert in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Conley with the screen on Zubac. Edwards can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Shot by Collins, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. A 3-ball. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And here they come. Stolen by Harden. One-on-one fast break. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Harden on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Conley on the follow.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Goes up on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Edwards with the screen for McDaniels. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. And it's off from 3-point range. Randall against Harden. It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Harden outside. Collins setting the pick for Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Randall grabs the board. Out to Edwards. Launches it. Trains the 3-pointer. Edwards got 15 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
We got Joe Ingles, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Dillingham. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Juzang in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Quarter number 2, we're about a minute in. Kicks it out to Paul. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
The quick hands of Paul proving to be lethal.
Pass to Ingles for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night. There's no question, Clark, Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some, testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And Batum kicks to Dunn. Outside for Batum. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The outside stroke of Batum, too nice. He knocks him down in bunches.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Bogdanovich passes to Batum. Bogdanovich against Reid. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Juzang. Pass to Ingles. There's the 3.
Batum does a nice job sticking his man and not giving him any airspace. Excellent defense.
It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Pass to Juzang. Pocket 6. There's the pick. Now Dillingham lets it go from deep. Batum grabs the miss. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Ball against DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich with a screen on Ingles. It's up a 3. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight. And there's the drive. Outside, Reid. Pass to Dillingham. Run against DiVincenzo. Here's Dillingham. He has yet to score, and the basket by Ingles.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Dunn. And Bogdanovich kicks to Batum. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Reed with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by a bucket. From Target Center, back in a moment.
They're taking about the shots.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. In the forward slots, you'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside for Randall. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Outside for Randall. Over in the corner, McDaniels. His three-pointers off the mark. Clippers trail by 3. The 3 from Harden. Harden buries the triple.
The creativity of an artist, that's what Harden has. An excellent decision maker, too. Comfortable at pulling from right here.
Conley the pass to Edwards. McDaniels sends a screen for Edwards. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Leonard with a screen on Conley. Harden on the drive. The tray. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Leonard's got 5.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Here's McDaniels. Out to Conley. Outside Edwards. Will it go? And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Clippers leading by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Outside for Beal. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley the pass to Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down, but Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production, but maybe more so in the intangibles, which are really hard to measure, but they're palpable. You feel them. They make a difference. They have an impact on the team and individual young players. I mean, he's one of the best teammates and leaders in the NBA. Always plays it within himself, has great perspective and wisdom. He's just a joy to be around and a very, very good teammate and leader.
Ball finds Bogdanovich. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 at the long ball since entering the second half. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Here's Juzang. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Ingles. A three for DiVincenzo.
And Chris Dunn plays with a real exceptional edge on defense. And because of his impressive reach, he's able to wreak havoc in whatever part of the floor he's on.
Kicks it out to Paul. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got 6.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Ingles. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Here's Juzang. Misses the three. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. And the last second. Attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their leads. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Reed is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Gillingham. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Juzang in its small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. DiVincenzo with the screen on Paul. Here's Juzang. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Done with some nice D. Right side, Bogdanovich. Paul outside. The kick out to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 6. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Ingles with a screen on Dunn. Ingles can't get it to go. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Pass to Juzang. Over Bogdanovich. Juzang, good.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And it's done penetrating. Ball finds Bogdanovich. Batum sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Back to Paul. Lopez against Reed. And the layup is off. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Gillingham with it. For 3. It's off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Dunn sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And he does not hit.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Look at DiVincenzo going on the attack. Knows they need some points on this possession, and he delivered.
Outside Bogdanovich. Missed on the 3. Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And there's the fouls on Nicholas Batum. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Conley against Harden. McDaniels, a screen on Collins. Now McDaniels. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 1:35 left in the game. Now Harden. Here's Beal. Harden sets the pick for Beal. Now Harden. Wide open look. Nails the jumper.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial time.
Edwards. Now McDaniel. Down it goes for three.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
Conley against Harden. Here's Leonard. Jacks up a three. Good.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Now Edwards. That one goes.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Harden draws the double. Here's Collins. It's stolen by Gobert.
Great execution of the double team right there, able to strip it and then get the possession.
Conley. Randall outside. There's the drive. Outside Edwards. Crane from outside.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
It's Harden with the drive. Collins outside. Harden outside. They could win it. Off target from outside. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.